behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Bash TV. Palm Bash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Palm Bash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got another great interview coming up in just a moment. But don't forget, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button and bell button, and you're always going to be notified of any new episodes coming your way. And leave a comment on the comment section if you like. We'd love to hear from you there. And if you pay attention to the description part, as well as the closing credits at the end of this episode, you'll find contact info. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that. From London, England, we have Chris Brown with us today. Very awesome artist, and I know you're going to agree with that, and we're going to get to that in a second. But here's another quick word from the Caden Gordon Show. So don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
It is Caden from the Caden Gordon Show. Today's best country mix. Check out my show at thecadengordonshow.com.
Okay, we're back, and with us from London, England today, we have Chris Brown. Thanks for joining us, Chris.
My pleasure, Paul. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you here today. Why don't we start off by asking how you got into music? I mean, I'm sure you always wanted to be an artist since you were a little boy. Maybe you came much deeper than that, but anyway, tell us in your own words.
I would say listening to my mum's Elvis songs. She had some, she'd play it on the radio as well, but she had some singles of Elvis's, and I just love the voice. I love the voice, and as many millions and billions of people did, and so I would sing along with it, and he was the artist that made me want to sing. And when I say sing, I just mean for my own enjoyment, just that pleasure of, we all do it, don't you? You're walking around the house, you think no one's listening, sing a bit of your favourite song. So I didn't have any, I wasn't listening to it and thinking, and then I'll walk to the front of the stage and I'll remove the microphone from the stand, and it was just about the sheer joy of singing. So I'd say Elvis was the start of it. But then fast forward to 1975, and I met a guy called Neil Faulkner, who is my musical partner in Something Lead. Met him at school, and I had a folder of lyrics that I'd been writing over the past year, and he'd just started writing music. So he said, will you lend me that folder so I can put some music to it? And I thought, whoa, this sounds professional. So he took it off, and he invited me over, so say this is 1975, and he said, right, so here we go, this is the song, this is how it goes, and now I'd like you to sing it. And I thought, wow, that wasn't part of the deal. I just give you the lyrics, but it's like, well, someone's got to sing it. So he's playing his guitar. He also always been very talented, played drums and bass as well. And here we are. Next year will be 50 years since we first collaborated.
Okay, well, that's a great story. You mentioned Elvis, too. Is he one of your influences? Did you have any other influences besides Elvis?
Oh, many, but I'll keep it short. The main ones are a guy called Steve Harley, British guy. You may remember he sang his most famous songs, Come Up and Make Me Smile. Me and Steve used to correspond a little bit, but sadly he passed away earlier this year. Alice Cooper. Just been to see him a couple of months ago with my wife Anne for the 13th time in my life. Saw him at Wembley in London. John Denver. God, that beautiful voice. I first heard it in mid-70s, and he's singing about eagles and rocks and rivers and mountains, and I think I've got to see this beautiful place called Colorado and America, and so he was amazing. And Karen Carpenter was another one. Very, very just beautiful singer. So lots of different influences for me.
Yeah, John Denver was really good. I remember listening to him when I was a kid, and his music still lives on today. And so I can see how you got him as an influence. Well, tell everybody how we can find your music. I mean, I'm sure it's on all streaming platforms, but where are you on social media? Do you have an official website? Tell everybody about that.
Okay, so just to keep it right, can you see that?
Okay.
Okay, so the top one is a website which is sunpinnedleaves.rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got Facebook, sun-pinned leaves. And then you've got Spotify, sun-pinned space leaves. But basically, if you search for sun-pinned leaves, you Google it, other web browsers are available. Or look on any of the main social media sites apart from TikTok. And you'll find us, sun-pinned leaves. Quite an unusual name, so you won't find too many others.
Okay, well, look for him all over on Sunpin Leaves, and I know he would love you for that. And he's got great music, obviously. And this next song we're about to watch in just a moment here is called "You'll Come Soon." I think that's the name of it. Tell everybody about that song, what the story is behind that song.
See y'all again.
See y'all again. That's right.
See y'all again. Okay, so it's written as, you know, what I would call a sort of a archetype, sort of road trip anthem-y type song, sing along type thing, and it's just celebrating. I mean, I never cease to be amazed whenever I go to the US, to be amazed by the miles that you guys cover. A lot of you, you know, you'll say, well, my brother is in Alaska, you know, and my sister's in Hawaii, and we're all going to meet in Texas. I'll come over from Chicago, and you just think, how did this insane, all these miles, get together for Thanksgiving or whatever? But it's fantastic. But anyway, there's a lot of people who travel a lot to provide music for people, and a lot of people who travel to see it. So it's about that relationship between bands and their fans, that bond, that lovely bond, special, very special bond.
Okay, well, I love this song, and I know everybody out there, you're going to love it too, and we're going to get to that in just 1 second. But Chris, we want to thank you so much for being on the show today. Come back anytime you want to plug something new. Maybe we'll have you back on sometime.
Thank you so much, Paul. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you.
Well, I appreciate that. And without further ado, here it is. Come y'all again, I think you said it was.
See y'all again.
See y'all again. Okay. Anyway, here it is. See y'all again, and it begins right now.
See the summer end. Waved a fond goodbye to the children, drew out some cash and hit the road again. New Orleans, Nashville and Memphis, Georgia gospel, rock and roll in Texas, bluegrass in the Carolinas, making music nothing could be finer. Say it's cool to see ya, and they say it's great to meet ya, and they say we'd love to be ya, and we say see ya all again. Country roads and changing lanes, only stop to eat and drink and sleep now, making friends, we're on the road again. Dodged hungry bears in Montana, and a hurricane in Alabama, and a tornado in Nebraska, and some killer winds in Alaska. to do so. Let our old age wait. Fans say it's nice to meet ya, and they say it's great to see ya.